Today, we're in South Lanarkshire looking at how comparison on social media can really drive opinions and engagement. This is Border Biscuits. It does exactly what it says on the tin. They make biscuits and focus on them being handcrafted and off the back of traditional family recipes. Therefore, for them, they use social media to really talk about their products, the taste, and the branding. They use all the channels really well and are incredibly active. However, it was this post that really jumped out as their best. And it's because they effectively ask a really simple question, but to drive opinion sharing. And who doesn't love giving their opinion on social media? So what did they actually do? They shared a really simple image of their 3 very popular products in a very simple way. They showed off the branding, exactly what the flavors were, which, if you were hungry, you're much more likely to click on. They asked a simple question. Which one will be your weekend treat? There's no hashtags, there's no emojis, there's no competition. It's a straightforward question, and guess what? Their fans absolutely loved it. This we see with a lot of businesses asking a simple question. It might be whether this coat goes with this dress or this coat goes with these trousers. It might be jam and then cream or cream then jam. It might be Marmite type of questions. If you ask people, people will tell you. It drives engagement and chatter. So look, they had 162 engagements, 61 comments and 8 shares, which is more than a lot of their other posts. So why would you do this? Why would they do this? It puts them in people's minds as a must-have for the weekend. You might not have been thinking about buying biscuits on, a Friday before you do your weekly shop. But actually, if you see this on Facebook, you might be more inclined to pick them up in the supermarket, for example, or to do an order online. They knew it would drive comments. Therefore, they would get much more engagement and reach that day. And once I've commented as a follower, once I've commented here, every single time someone else comments or something else happens to that post, I get an alert on my Facebook page, which again means that this brand is front of mind for me for the whole day. They could also then use that content further if they like. So they could turn around and say, like quite a lot of people say that they prefer the dark chocolate ginger, for example. So it might be that they say, 87% of our customers say that they preferred the chocolate ginger, the dark chocolate ginger biscuit, for example. Now, what could they do with that? They could do little polls with it. They could do a little giveaway of the dark chocolate, or indeed, if only, the dark chocolate, ginger and orange one only got maybe 5%, and they could do a whole underdog sort of series, if you like, on social media. So it's all about how you can take the answers and use it appropriately and really go to town. So what can you do? You can take a look at your products and services and ask the question, what do people prefer? You might do a little video of your staff talking about their preferences of types of coffee, whatever it might be. It might be that you're changing colour of your showroom or your shop and you want to ask people which one you should choose. This is all about your brand being front of mind and driving engagement on social media, which is why you ask the question. So if I wanted to see what Border Biscuits are doing generally and maybe get some ideas from them for my business, I would add them to my content calendar. You simply go on to your dashboard, you put in content, you go to content calendar, and then here you type in Border Biscuits. And here they come up. And then what this does is it shows me my previous week's worth of content, and then it'll show me Border Biscuits' previous week's worth of content across all of their channels as well. And it will just help me compare. Again, it might be that you're a very different business and different size, but it'll help you compare what types of content they do, what works for them, what doesn't. You can even see their ads in there if they do any ads, which is, again, just a really cool tool. And then again, you might need to go back a little bit further, for example, but it's all there at the touch of a button. So here, these were their posts for that week, and they look like they've just done one for that week, and they've done it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And you can even click to view the post. There you go. So if you've got any questions at all, hop onto the dashboard, click the little blue button, and it connects you to us 24/7. We love to help.